Ladies and gentlemen, in a recent podcast, we've been talking about the Fusco brothers being named a Hobey Baker winner as the best collegiate player in the United States in their term in the 1980s. But this other player, probably one of the most important skaters to come from Minneapolis in the 1980s, eventually became a Stanley Cup winner and later went on to a good management career. Of course, we're talking about the very talented and the very handsome, according to my female friends who take up for the Habs, Tom Kurvers. Now, born September 14, 1962, he's currently serving as the assistant GM of the Minnesota Wild. He spent 11 seasons in the NHL between 84 and 95, and he was eventually the 84 Hobey Baker Award recipient as the best collegiate ice hockey player. And he drew upon that expertise and excellence to be part of the Montreal Canadiens Stanley Cup winning squad in ¡86. He also served as interim GM for the Tampa Bay Lightning during the 2010 season. Although he was born in Minneapolis, he grew up in the great hockey city of Bloomington. Now, he played at the grade program at the University of Minnesota Duluth and was selected 155th overall by the Habs in the 81 NHL entry draft following his freshman season. His time with Duluth culminated with winning the Hobey Baker, given to the most outstanding collegiate player in the NCAA. He did it as a senior in '84 after getting 76 points in just 43 games. Now, he made his NHL debut in '85 with the Canadiens, with whom he won the Stanley Cup in '86. After 2 full seasons with the Habs and 1 game in '87, he was traded to the Sabres for a draft pick. Now, before the '88 season, the Sabres traded Kurvers to the Devils. He played some of his best hockey for New Jersey, boasting 15 points in a surprising run to the '88 Wales Conference Finals, and notching career highs of 16 goals and 66 points in the 1989 season. He played full 2 campaigns and 1 game in the 1980 season with the Devils before betraying to the Leafs, for the pick was ultimately used for, get this, ladies and gentlemen, Scott Niedermayer. Now, Kurvers was always a highly productive player, especially dangerous on a power play due to his point shot and playmaking skills. That said, at even strength, he was often an offensive liability. Several coaches along the way attempted to fix his defensive shortcomings, however, without concrete results. Thus, Kurvers was destined to become a journeyman, making stops with Vancouver, New York, and the Mighty Ducks of Anaheim before leaving the league after the '95 season. He played 1 year in Japan before retiring. Now, final NHL total, 659 games, 93 goals, 328 assists for 420 points. He also skated in 57 Stanley Cup playoff games with 8 goals and 22 assists. Now, following his retirement, Kurvers landed a job doing radio commentary for Phoenix, in part due to his connection to former Montreal teammate Bobby Smith, who was a GM in Phoenix at the time. Following 1 season in that capacity, he was hired as a pro scout for Phoenix. Kurvers was then promoted again to Director of Player Personnel in 2005. In '91, a well-deserved induction in the University of Minnesota Duluth Hall of Fame. And in 2008, he was named AGM, Assistant General Manager of Tampa Bay. From 2011 to 2018, he served as Senior Advisor to GM of the Tampa Bay Lightning before being named as Assistant GM of the Minnesota Wild. Now, Kurvers, unfortunately, in recent time, has been suffering from some health concerns. He was diagnosed with a type of non-small lung cancer in 2019. We wish him the best. Very dynamite individual, and again, given almost in 2020, a half century to hockey at every level. Now, all WCHA first team in '84, AHCHCA West first team All-American '84, Stanley Cup in '86, and looking at those numbers that year, ladies and gentlemen, 30 points in 62 games. Although he didn't play in their playoff run, a big part of Montreal squad. Best campaign for many of us was '89 with the Devils, 66 points in 74 games, including 16 goals. And with Shibu Tetsuda of Japan, some dynamite numbers in '96. 52 points in 40 games, including 18 goals. Now, on the world level, he played the World Juniors in the United States, '82 with 6 points, including 3 goals in 7 games. 87 at the Worlds, 4 points, including 3 goals in the 10 contests at the 87 event, and in 89, 2 goals and 2 assists for 4 points in 10 games. So he's done a lot. And his first season with Toronto, dynamite numbers as well, 52 points in 70 games. So great on offense, defense, just a rumor. I can tell you this because I saw him in Montreal, and let me tell you, open play that he had worked against the smaller teams, but against the more experienced defensive teams, he was a rough situation. Could never teach him defense, but who cares? He was scoring a lot of goals. So, and again, handsome guy. The women didn't care. That's all I can say. Have a good day.